weight is a specific force, and another one is friction. And friction force is the force that objects feel when they push against things when they move. So this is a general catch-all phrase for things like air resistance and rubbing against the ground when you move and rubbing against any object really. But when you push against things or rub against things as an object moves, the object feels a resistance to that motion and basically pushing backwards on the object as it moves, and that's what we call friction. It's a little bit different than inertia. Inertia also tries to resist a change in velocity, but friction is always slowing an object down, where inertia wants to try to keep the same velocity. So they're not really the same thing. So while friction will slow you down, inertia wants to keep you moving if you're already moving. If you throw a brick in space, it would follow Newton's first law in that it would keep moving in that straight line at that same speed for infinity until another force was applied to it. But we know on Earth that when we roll a ball, it doesn't keep moving in the same direction at the same speed forever, and that's because forces are being applied to it all the time, and those are friction forces. So it's definitely important that we mention friction, because otherwise it doesn't make sense why objects just don't keep on moving based on Newton's first law, unless you don't understand that there's a force always being applied to those objects.